Hi, this is Creela with Gospel Gypsy Caravan, and I'm going to give you a quick tour of the van, starting with the bed area. As you can see, my Lucy lamps, and a lot of people wanted to know more about my pillow, so I'm going to get an up-close look at my pillow. I love this pillow, and got my robe laid out and my blanket for the night. And of course my toilet and my clothes, my gym bag, my Bible bag, some food in those boxes, and medicinal supplies and winter items. Got a little bit of a pantry here, and my little fruit basket with all my supplies to fight the impending coronavirus in those bags. I've got ginger, garlic, onions, all kinds of herbs and things that are necessary to fight illness. Got some guacamole there that I made this morning. I put some magnets up to just, give a little color and personalization. And my new lamp, my radio, got my spice rack, and I've got to fix that drawer. And then I've got more foodstuffs in these boxes and things below here. And then, of course, the dashboard. The usual things in the dashboard, necessities and laundry. Oh, and my little astronaut. Anyway, let me have a seat here and get comfortable. I know it's been a while since I posted anything, and I think I accidentally deleted a video that I had made the other day that I wanted to post. But, well, it's a learning process, and everything is, a work in progress. So I'm just going to do the best I can. I mean, it's comfortable. I don't know. Did you see the rug? The new rug? This is an outdoor rug. Let me get it in focus. Okay, so it's not going to focus. But anyway, it's a new rug. And I had to toss the old one because of the mold and mildew issue. And eventually I have to get rid of the wood that's under this rug, because it's got some signs of mildew also. So first chance I get, it's out of here. But I'm going to have some help. And I don't know where that help is going to come from at this moment. I don't know where anything's going to come from at this moment, but God is good. He's going to take care of everything. Oh, did you see my blackout curtains? They go completely across, and it works quite nicely to have privacy at night. I've got a lot of stuff left in storage that I'm still trying to get rid of. I'm going to have to either throw it away or something. I don't know what I'm going to do with my Titanic collection at this point, because I don't have a trailer hitch, and I certainly don't have room for it in the van. Not at all. Not at all. It would take up the entire van and then some. So I don't know what I'm going to do with it. We'll figure something out down the road. I'm sure. So for now, those things that I've promised people, they're just going to have to stay in storage till I can get this figured out. I don't know how I'm going to ship this stuff, if I can ship it, when I can ship it. It's certainly too much for me to haul in this vehicle. So this is only a 1500, so I don't have the space of a 25 or 3500 van. And I don't know, I'm hoping I won't disappoint anybody, but I don't know what's going to happen. I honestly don't know what's going to happen as far as that stuff goes. I don't know how I'm going to get stuff to Kentucky, how I'm going to get stuff to the Carolinas, how I'm going to get stuff to Georgia even. I mean, I've only got a few things to take to Orlando, thank goodness, but some of it's already under the bed. I've got as much as I can under the bed, and I still have more of my own stuff. I still need to move the spare tire. I don't even know if the parts are all there to put it under the chassis, which is where it's supposed to be. Anyway, I'm just taking it a day at a time. I'm trying to work extra hours to make up for the days that I lost, trying to get this van, trying to get everything straightened out. I had some electrical issues with the van. I had to tow it to a mechanic and spend the night there because couldn't get the key out, couldn't get it to start or do anything. It was just dead. So I had to call for a tow to a mechanic shop. And lo and behold, they couldn't find anything they could fix. They got it started. So the only thing I can think of is that that nasty anti-theft device got me. And got me good. So it tried to do that after church yesterday, and a man from church came over and said, "Step on the brake and see if you can get the key out." Sure enough, it worked. So lesson learned. Wrote it down so I won't forget. There's so much to learn, so much to do. I've got to panel everything before summer and try to get a fan in here, try to get some windows for circulation. And I do have a nice electric fan. I had to buy a brand new one because my old one broke. But I've had it for years, and it served me well. So I have a brand new one that's a little sleeker in design, doesn't take up as much space, and it works great. Something I've learned is that while butane may have the reputation of being safer to use, it's not as efficient, and it's a lot more expensive than propane. I wish I hadn't given away my propane stove so quickly, because now I wish I had it back. But another lesson learned, so we'll have to find a way to come up with another propane stove. Plus, my propane stove was a double burner, which probably would have done better keeping the van warm than this single burner butane stove. Another lesson learned is the cassette toilet is a pain in my backside. I wish now I had just gotten a regular camp toilet that folds up, and you just put bags underneath and you just cart the bags out. That would have been much simpler to use. So another lesson learned. But anyway, I can cook in the van. I've got plenty of counter space. I've got all this counter space. And so this morning I made guacamole. And the other night I made something, I can't remember now what it was. But, oh yeah, it was some stir fry. I made some stir fry a couple of times. And they were pretty tasty, especially the coconut ginger. That was really tasty. That was really tasty. But the one I made last night, not so much. I didn't like it as much. And it was a stir fry also, but it was more of a teriyaki. And I lean more toward the curry than I do teriyaki. And I don't know, there's just something. I'm not a big Asian food fan, but I like curries. I like Indian food. So the coconut ginger curry was pretty good. I believe it's put out by Annie Chun's. No, that's another brand. This was Taylor Farms. Taylor Farms. So Taylor Farms is not sponsoring this video. Wish they were, but I highly recommend their products. And right now I'm at the gym, and as you can see, it's going to be well lit tonight. There's lots of lights out there. lots of cars, and I can see the front doors from here in the desk. I would park a little closer, but I don't want to be too obvious. So I'm parking a little further down the lane. Nobody bothers me here. Nobody hassles me. And I love my gym because it's got a nice hot tub and swimming pool, and of course all the usual fitness things that you would find. And I take advantage of that, and I take advantage of the showers and the Wi-Fi. And because I'm on Medicare, I get silver sneakers, so for me it's free. So you can't beat the price. I still have my national parks cards, but as far as I know, there aren't any national parks close to Broward, or at least my end of Broward. So I can't park at a national park. But I managed to find places to park, and usually at 24-hour parking areas. And nobody hassles me, nobody bothers me. I don't feel in the least bit in danger. I feel perfectly safe. And I know that there's some people that are interested in what I do and why I'm doing it. So, in fact, that reminds me, I have to call somebody, and I don't see the note with the number on it. I don't know where that went. It fell off the wall. So I'm going to have to look for that. Some of my magnets fell off earlier, particularly my Downton Abbey magnet that says vulgarity is no substitute for wit. You gotta love Maggie Smith. She's adorable. Anyway, so I'm going to hang out here tonight, and I've got my guacamole. I'm going to see about maybe getting something like chips or something to eat with it, or anyway, I'll manage. If not, I'll just cook something, or maybe I'll walk over to Pollo Tropical and get a veggie bowl. That's always good. So anyway, I'm going to sign off for now, but I just wanted to keep you up to date with what's going on. Tomorrow I get the headlamp installed in the van, which means I have to drive clear down to Hollywood and deal with those people again. And but this is the last time that I'm going to see them. So happy about that. And we'll get the headlamp, and then I'll be able to drive at night. And then I can go out to the movies or out to dinner or hang out with friends, do whatever I please, and drive at all hours of the day or night. So I'm looking forward to that. And then back to work Tuesday and Wednesday, and then Thursday I have another appointment at the Dodge dealer to find out, just what's going on, what things I'm going to have to prioritize as far as fixing the van mechanically and getting everything in running order, and so that I can start working on the inside of the van, doing the floors and the walls and the ceilings. I can't wait to get started on that. I am just so looking forward to that. And I've got to find some windows. Hopefully I can find some at a junkyard where we can just buy the windows, and then I can just add them later when I have somebody to help me. So it's a work in progress, and it's going to take me a while because it costs money, and right now money is at a premium. I'm only working part-time, and I did lose 6 days of work in order to get situated with the van. I don't even want to go into the details on that. It's just a long, harrowing story, which nobody wants to hear. I have heard that there's a guy that is in Texas, and he's pretending to be handicapped. He's pretending to be homeless, neither of which he is. But he sits in a wheelchair with a sign that says, anything helps. He doesn't say he's homeless. He doesn't say he's disabled. He just sits in a wheelchair. and people give him money, and apparently he's making $1,000 a week. And here I am. I'm disabled. I don't sit in my chair, but I can. I walk with a rollator, and I am technically homeless, but I'm not going to be sitting on any street corners anytime soon. But, you know, if the Lord moves you to help me out, that would be great. I'll see if I can get an address situated to get that, you know, start getting mail. And I really need to do that. But it's a little over $200, as I posted on Facebook. So I've got to wait and see how the car repairs go before I invest in a mailbox. And two, I've heard some people say that there's cheaper ways to get your mail, so we'll look into it. I know DMV requires a street address, not a post office box, so please don't make that suggestion. And I do have to change my driver's license with a real address. I can't do a post office box because my birthday's coming up in April. Got to get my taxes done before April 15, so got to get my papers together for that. And so anyway, I got a lot of work cut out for me, and I hope you understand if I can't keep up with the videos for a while. I'm going to do the best I can. But I don't have reliable internet. I can have Wi-Fi here at the gym, but I can't always be here at the gym. So it's going to be, it may be a while before my next video, and I hope you'll just forgive me for that. So without further ado, hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't, click on the bell to get notifications, share, and invite your friends to share, and to join and to subscribe.